Hello guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time watching, my name is Glory. If do not make it your last. These are all simple products, nothing too much. What's the first tip in taking care of your skin or when you're having consistent acne breakout? The first is discover what's the cause of it. Once you're able to discover the cause of it, then it's easy for you to be able to handle it. Discovering the cause of it might take time because sometimes there are just little things you do which you don't know. It stems from maybe the sheet you use, the pillowcase you use. If you're not changing it regularly, bacteria might accumulate in it, and that because you're lying down on them with your face, it starts like causing acne breakouts on your face. It could also be as a result of stress. Like I mentioned, it took me a very long time for me to be able to discover that stress was a contributing factor to it. Even my period, it also took me time for me to be able to discover that my period also had an impact on my acne breakout. Just ask yourself specific questions. When do I have more breakouts, and what are the activities I do at that particular time that might be causing this? But generally, you can also, just to help it out, some of these things I've mentioned, like changing your bed sheets regularly, just do that. Have it like a habit every week. Just change it. Got to discover that stress was a contributing factor to my breakout. I had to intentionally decide on how I want to live, which means living intentionally, and also like planning out my activities and trying to cut down on the things that causes stress. Trust me, if you are someone that's fully employed or having a couple of things doing, that's the most difficult part, because sometimes like there's no way for you to cut down on things you're doing. But having a proper routine around it, like, and be disciplined and just maintain it, also helps a lot. So aside that, that's one of the things I was able to manage a little, and I'm still managing. I also discovered that applying frequent makeup also contributed to my breakout, because already I had an acne prone skin. And that was another difficult part because in the media, I'm a fashion content creator, so it's not easy like doing fashion content without applying makeup, because sometimes that comes like it's a tag along with it. But I also had to take like the tough decision of most of my content, like reducing the amount of makeup I use, especially when I started using my skincare routine and noticing some positive progress in the performance of my skin. Talking about the skincare product I use, I started using rose water before. It was working, but after a time it stopped working. Then I transitioned. When I now dive into skincare fully, I transitioned into this Nivea 5-in-1 micellar water. It's used for the face, for eyes, for lips. It's used like a makeup remover, and also it has so many functions. And when I started using it, like, it's so gentle on the face, it's fragrance free, so it has a lot of functions. Whenever I use it, I use this about a minimum 2 times a day, and midday I use it to cleanse my face, just in case I have some residue settlements and dust and all of that, because you're moving around, you're active, you're working, you don't know what's settling on your skin and clogging your pores. So I use this and it's been working. I use this with the cotton, this cotton type, which I use in applying the Nivea cleanser oil. Sometimes when I also have makeup on, I use that in taking out the makeup I have on. This forms part of my morning routine. This is my advanced clinical vitamin C serum. I apply it on my face and like just dab it in just like the instruction says. It's very nice, and it's been like, it's giving that glow on my face, which you guys can see in this video. So once I have this on, I give it a few minutes to settle in properly. Then I go in with my body lotion. For my body lotion, I use the normal Nivea body lotion for now. I have other body lotion, which I have a lot of skincare products in terms of body lotion, but because I don't like changing my body lotion like that, so I've been sticking to Nivea minutes. One very little secret when you're applying your skincare: always give it some time for each product to settle in your skin. After that, I go in with my sunscreen. As you can see, it's almost finished because it's something which I have been using for a long time. I've used this for months now. It is our Trust sunscreen, dermatologist recommended, and contains SPF 50. I use this, and like it rounds up the whole glowy effect, which you can see in this video. And the good thing about this is if you use it properly, it's absorbed by the skin efficiently. But if you don't use it properly, it's going to give a white film coat around your skin. So what's the secret of using it properly? Like I said before, give it time for each product to sink in. Like, you know, I go in with my Nivea body lotion, so I give it some few minutes to sink in, and once it sinks in, your body starts glowing because of, number one, the vitamin C you've used. And once it has a little bit of this oily effect, you now apply this, it sinks in properly, and just like your skin absorbs it and your body starts glowing. Guys, that's not the last of it. In addition to all of the things I apply on my face, I also have my supplement, this evening primrose supplement. This is a lifesaver, honestly, and it's helped me in a lot of ways. Number one, controlling every hormonal thing that's causing acne, so it controls that. So that particular occurrence where at a specific time of the month, before or after my period, I have too much breakout, this has helped reduce that effect a lot. And also, it's just good for the overall performance of the feminine body. I've noticed like huge changes since I started taking this. My skin performance is better, is glowy in a very good and natural way. So yeah, I recommend this for whosoever is wanting to improve on their skin performance. In addition to all of this, I also take vitamin C supplement once a while. I take the soluble one, which you put in a cup and dissolves in water. So I take that like sometime once in 2 days and maybe once in 3 days, just to also help my skin performance. And also eating properly. So I have like, right from time before now, I really pay attention to what I eat, my diet, making sure I have a proper balance of vegetables, of protein, of carbohydrate, just to like give the body that proper balance and growth and glow. And then my nighttime routine, once it's evening, I still, like I mentioned before, use my Nivea 5-in-1 cleanser. Once in a while I have like breakouts on my face. I use this little product. It's Oxy 10, so it contains 10% benzoyl peroxide. I just like apply just on the particular spot where I have the breakout. I don't put it all over my face. The only time I use this all over my face was when I had that very bad breakout. So I just like apply, because it was all over my face, so I used it all over my face. And since then, I use this once in a while, and only when I have breakouts. So I just like take a touch of it. It's very small inside, the quantity is very small. I've used this for like 4 months because of how little I used it, because 10% benzoyl peroxide is really like high. So you need to also find out, like, start small. So that's why when I use it, I just take a little dab of it and just add it on the spot where I have the breakout, and the next day, like, it turns within 1 or 2 days, the acne is off my face. I hope these tips have been very helpful. This is what I've used to be able to clear out my acne experience till now. Like I said, acne is a whole journey, especially when you have an acne prone skin. Discover the things that make you break out. That's the first key to my success so far. And yeah, I hope you guys, I wish you all the best in your acne journey, and I hope you'll be able to find products that also work for you. I'm still trying to, as much as possible, cut down on the amount of makeup I use. So most of my current videos are without like all the foundation and the concealer and all of it. I just use my lip liner and my eye something, and I still end up glowing, and I'm very confident with how I look currently. Until next time, it's your girl Glory. To have a wonderful time. Bye. Mwah.